Good afternoon, NCB members, and welcome to our latest webinar series. As some of you know, back in August, NCB announced an exciting new partnership with BodyworkSites, which empowers all board-certified massage therapists with a free website, as long as you maintain your credential. Pretty amazing. So today, I'm pleased to welcome our very special guest, Zack, and he's going to provide an overview of the free website benefit and all the relevant details, how to sign up, how to choose your site, how to manage it, and much, much more. So without further ado, I would like to turn things over to Zack and get this party started. Take it away, Zack.
Great. Thank you, Vanessa. Hello, everyone. My name is Zack Adler, and I am the founder and CEO of BodyworkSites. And we have been building websites for massage therapists and working with massage therapists on their internet presence for the last 11 years, and we have worked with over 27,000 individual massage therapists at this point. So we have a little bit of experience with how massage therapy and the internet intersect.
I'd say so. Sounds great.
And so basically our mission and vision over here is to create the best free website in the world for a massage therapist, and it's a tall order. But here is how we do that. We start with focusing our designs, our templates on massage therapy. And if you've looked at the website that we have pulled up here, NCBcertified.com, you've seen the designs that we produce. And you've also, if you compare these to other major providers like GoDaddy or Wix or any other free website provider, they're website for everyone, whether you run a massage therapy studio or a law office or a daycare, you're going to get the same designs and content. And that is how we have separated ourselves from these companies. And in working with the NCBTMB, we have co-created with the NCB the ideal website for a certificate, essentially, a free version of it. And in addition to the designs being 100% focused on your profession, we also worked with the NCB and created tons of content, preloaded content for the websites just for you guys, whether that's pre-written text or pre-selected professional photos or functionality that's specifically tailored to what you need to do to run your business as a solo practitioner or small business as a massage therapist. And even into things like client forms that we'll get into here in a minute. But the short version is that whether it's the designs or the content, every detail of this website is specifically tailored to you as a massage therapist and doesn't think that massage therapists and lawyers, for example, need the same functionality and basically they don't need the same, what am I trying to say here? Their website you can imagine the difference that differences you would need between those two sites. So the other thing that Vanessa had just mentioned actually was the fact that this website is also free forever, for as long as you are certified with the NCB. So if you can keep this website for 10 years, and not only that, but we actually if you do keep it for 10 years. As you may have noticed, technology has a tendency to change pretty quickly. In fact, 10 years ago, there was no such really thing as a mobile website. Now, more than half of all internet traffic happens on mobile phones. So we've gone from something that didn't exist 10 years ago to something that is the dominant majority now. And the beauty of working with a company like ours and working with the NCB is that you don't have to worry about your website ever again. It's the last website you'll ever need. We will keep pace with technology, and we will keep your website what we call future-proof, which means that you focus on doing what you love, and we'll make sure your website is always top of the line, essentially.
Perfect.
So that's basically what that all adds up to is a free website that produces more clients for your business, also gives you more confidence because, as you can imagine, having a top-of-the-line website, when you send people to your website, we've been doing this for a very long time. I've been personally in this field for 20 years. And you can almost tell when people send their clients or friends to a website that they're not really excited about, they kind of wince as they give you the address and or something along those lines.
That is very true.
And, you know, whereas with this, it's a whole different thing when you know absolutely that anyone you send to your site is just going to be impressed. It's going to look like you really care about your business, and that's going to translate in their minds into that you really care about them as well. And so that's going to give you more confidence just in your day-to-day conversations with clients and potential clients. That's going to lead to more appointments. And at the end of the day, the only reason we're doing any of this is so that you guys can do what you love without having to worry about technology, essentially. So let's see. That is the summary of kind of what we've created here with the NCB is really the ultimate website for a certificate. And now we'll move on to how to sign up for that website and how you can claim your benefit. As with everything in our technology, you'll see that we are obsessed with ease of use above everything else. Well, maybe tied with quality will be ease of use. And so I'll go ahead and just show you. You can literally sign up here in about 2 minutes. I'm just going to go ahead and put in my name here, and there we go. And we'll do, let's do that. And so you just put in your name and your email. Oh, well, it's not quite that easy, apparently. Let me see here if I, of course, the only time in the history of me doing this that we run into an issue here. Let me just, we'll try, let's see, BodyworkSites.com and paste. There we go. Okay.
We made it.
Yes, you put in your name and your email, assuming you weren't tinkering around with the presentation before you start to sign up for a website. And then you can see here, you have all of the different designs that you can choose. And the nice thing about our system is you're never stuck with a design. You can choose any one of these. You can see we go from a more spa kind of look here to a much more clinical, sort of medical look here. This obviously chair massage. You can see that we understand the spectrum between the more technical medical end of your profession and the more spa/relaxation end. And you have clients all along that spectrum. And so these designs are designed to appeal to those market segments that you serve, essentially, if you're more on the medical side of the profession or if you're more on the spa relaxing side of the profession. And you know, obviously some clients, the same client might want one or the other, depending on their needs in a given session. And so we'll go ahead and just choose this first one. And you can see that once you choose your design, you've got 5 different color schemes you can choose from. In fact, there's more than 5. You actually get unlimited colors, but these are just the pre-built ones that we've created here for you to make it as simple as possible. So we'll go ahead and just choose this and hit next. That's going to ask you for some basic information about your business, kind of what you want your main heading to be on your website. We'll call this Zack's Massage Therapy, and phone number it asks you for there. Now, with your NCBTMB certificate ID number, if you don't have this handy when you're signing up, you can see here if you click this question mark, just enter 0 here, and you can add that within 30 days to the system. So I'm going to go ahead and put 0 here. Please keep in mind, you do need to put a valid ID in within 30 days or the system will automatically take your site down. And that's how we make sure that only actual valid certified NCB practitioners can use these designs. So you're assured that your design is protected and that if someone sees that on the internet, it's a certified practitioner. And so we're going to go ahead and just do a quick password here. It's a way for you to know that the work that you put into getting certified is going to distinguish you online, essentially. And so we'll go ahead and put in our address here. Let's see. Okay. You see here you have an option to show your address, show your service address with a map and directions. Obviously, if you work out of your home, you would uncheck this box because you don't want your home address broadcast on the internet. And so if you work out of the home, we'll go ahead and click that box. We have our service agreement here, which I will not bore you to tears with clicking. And you hit next. And you can see the next screen is you choose a website package. We have our various features here on the left. And I'm going to go ahead and just click the free site. You can see that we have two other levels in addition to the free. These are what we call our premium websites, and they come with more advanced, more powerful features that do a better job of getting clients from the internet, essentially, and a better job of helping you engage with your existing clients as well. But for the purposes of this presentation, we're going to stick with the free website, and so we'll click that. Ask you to choose an address. You can check the availability. Congratulations, and next. And that is it. As you will see here shortly, welcome to your free website. You just hit, and it says, by the way, that to hit next, and that you can go into the control panel. Also, I just want you to pay attention to this, that we send you an email as soon as you sign up with all of your account information. And so it says, thanks and welcome aboard. And here we are. Obviously, if I hadn't been narrating the process along the way, that would have taken roughly about 2 minutes is how we clock it most of the time. And so
great.
So you can have a website that looks like you spent a few $1,000s on it in about 2 minutes, essentially. And so we're going to scroll down, and you can see there's the different pages, services and rates. There's an hours page, all of your basic information here about your business. And we can, and now I'm going to go ahead and show you how easy it is to make some changes to this website and really show you what it's capable of, what you actually get with your free website benefit from the NCBTMB. And so we're going to click this control panel button, and you can see right here, our control panel is really, really simple. You've got this big part in the middle with the website pages. All you do to edit a page is you just click on the name of it. So we'll go ahead and show you that really quick. We'll go to the home page, and welcome to, instead of my website, we're going to turn this into Zack's massage therapy website. It's just like Microsoft Word. If you know how to send an email, you will be able to edit your website, basically. So you can edit your text here. You can bold and colors. You can see all of your standard Microsoft Word-like buttons and editing features up there. Really quick, I'm going to show you guys how to add a picture. Now we're just going to add a photo. You just click this button at the bottom. And once again, another difference between our system and any other free website system on the market is that it's tailored to massage. And so you can see here with our preloaded photo gallery that we created with the NCBTMB, whether it's nature or a Zen garden or a more medical type look with a spine, we've got you covered when it comes to these pictures. And so we'll go ahead and just put this picture in here and hit publish. And when you publish a page, you can either view it right away to see how it looks, you can keep editing, or go back to the main control panel screen. Most folks like to see what they just did. So that's what we're going to do. We hit view this page. You can see here it says welcome to Zack's massage therapy website. And here's the picture I added right here on the right. And so really, really simple is our mantra over here. If it's too complicated, no one will use it, essentially. And so you can see here you've got basically all of these pages that you can edit, all equally easy and intuitive, services and rates. This is one place that I wanted to show you where we have really put a lot of time into making this, again, easier and better than any other solution that's out there. And here's what I mean by that. Let's go to the Swedish massage that it starts with. You can see here that you can add different durations for your sessions. So let's say I want to do and pricing, I'm sorry, for each duration. So let's say I'm going to do a 60-minute session, costs $60. And then I'm going to say I also want to list that 90-minute sessions cost $90. That's it. I go in, I hit publish, and view this page. Sure enough, you can see right here, now in a stylish font and colored to look professional. The idea here is you spend a itty-bitty amount of time in the control panel, and our system makes it look fantastic on the front end, where it looks like a custom designer took a lot of time to sit there and turn your pricing into, create your pricing menu in an attractive way. The other thing that I forgot to mention earlier, I believe, or haven't focused on enough yet, is the mobile aspect of this, meaning that if you, this is going to approximate a cell phone, by the way. You can try looking at this on your phone if you'd like by just going to zackmassage.ncbcertified.com. But anyways, what I wanted to show you is that this site is completely responsive, meaning whether that you're looking at it on a phone, like this would be, or on a big, HD monitor, the site intelligently adapts. See, for example, it can tell that we're now looking at the site in a phone version, and you could tap that button to call. You could tap this button for directions to the studio. So the site intelligently adapts to whatever device someone's looking at it on, whether that's a desktop or a laptop or a tablet or a mobile phone. And again, with the professionalism of the design and everything, all the work you do automatically gets switched into the appropriate format. And so that is again a huge feature, considering that over half of all traffic now is coming from mobile phones. You need to make sure that people see your site. Most sites, you can tell if your site is outdated basically by its lack of mobile optimization. So if your site doesn't do that, I strongly recommend you just copy and paste your site into your free NCBTMB benefit website, and literally in less than 30 minutes or an hour, you will have a massive upgrade to your website for free, essentially. So these other pages you can look at your convenience. There's a credentials page where you can choose your different credentials, whether it's from the NCBTMB or from another organization. The hours page where you can obviously put what your availability is, and a contact page. And I'm just going to look at this really quick. You can see here you have the contact card up top with all the key information. And then under that, we've got a couple things. We've got a Google map here, obviously, that you can scroll and get directions from and all of that kind of stuff. And then we've got a contact form over here that is also protected under the hood by Google's anti-spam technology. So essentially, if you've ever launched a website and put one of these forms on the internet, you've promptly probably been drowned in low mortgage rate offers and other spam, basically. And
True that.
yeah, exactly. And so this is the reason we set up this form this way is it's the best of both worlds. They don't have to sit there and go through and check a bunch of pictures that look like something or anything like that. It actually uses artificial intelligence on the back end to see how you fill out the form, to decide if you're a human or a computer. And so the end result of all this is you only get actual legitimate messages from your clients, from your website. And that's, I guess, a big benefit that you wouldn't appreciate if you hadn't been drowned in spam by a form that wasn't protected before. So just one of those things that's included in your site from the NCBTMB. And so let's see here. We will that pretty much, I think, sums up the basic website features. Now we're going to go back to the control panel, and I'm going to show you what else is under the hood of this thing that you get for free with your certification. Here's where you can update your business information, whether that's the heading on your website and the tagline, or the phone number that's listed on your site, the address with the map. You can even change your website address here if you'd like to. So that's all under my business information. Next, you can change your fonts and your colors really easily. So we'll just go ahead and show you how that works. Just click on Change My Fonts. You can see I have kind of this script sort of, more whimsical kind of font here. If I wanted to go with something more, let's see, you can go, we have a whole bunch of fonts. And the nice thing is you just choose one and boom, it'll show you exactly what your heading will look like with your chosen colors in the new font. So
very cool.
Yes, you can absolutely just go through. Everybody has a different, these are very subjective, what one person likes, another person doesn't. And so we'll go ahead and just choose this one and hit publish. You can also change your body font. This is the font that your text uses throughout your website. And as opposed to having to go page by page and highlight and change the font like you do in Word, this does it globally in one click. And so you can just go to, for example, Noto, and you can change the size here. Let's say I want it to be a little larger, and then hit publish. and view my site online, you see this blue button will always be up here. You can always see your work at any point. Click view, and there we go. New font up top, and also new font in the body of the site. And so really quick and easy for you to get your text looking exactly the way that you want to. You can see here, by the way, it's telling me that I have 30 more days to enter my active NCB ID here. And once you enter your ID, that notice will obviously go away. The next thing we're going to go to is change my colors. I just want to show you guys how easy it is to do that. I mentioned before that it comes with 5 predefined color schemes. But really, you can create whatever colors you want, because a lot of therapists will come into this website with branding and colors and a logo already chosen, and they just want to match those colors so that they have consistency. And so you can do that really easily. You can either just type in the hexadecimal value for the color here. If you don't know what that is, don't worry. Just your designer can take care of that for you and send that to you. Or you could just do it the old-fashioned way, which is you choose here and then you pick the color you want based just by dragging it around. And so let's say we're going to go ahead and go with a purple instead of blue. That sounds good. Publish and view, and boom. Instead of blue, now we're working with purple. In fact, if you go to the services and rates, you can see that it's artfully purplified throughout your entire website. And so essentially, our goal, again, making it as simple and fast as possible for you to get your site exactly the way that you want it. You can also choose a new theme down here, like I had mentioned before, but we're going to go ahead and pass that for now. And the next, really, one of the features that will really help your site move the needle in terms of getting clients is this social media cross-linking. And so go ahead and we're going to click the social media buttons. And here you can see it just asks you essentially for your social media profile name. So you just take for example, most practitioners nowadays have a Facebook page, whether they use their personal Facebook page for their business, or if they have a business page, that's fine too. Either one works. Whatever you have, go ahead and just pop that address in here, and then you hit publish and view. And you can see now up in the upper right-hand corner, you have your Facebook icon. So every page of the site from now on, your Facebook profile is one click away. And we can click over here. And this obviously will take us to someone who is not, this is just a random person that I've never met before. But he has the Facebook address of my username, and that's why we're looking at this. And so basically, that's how easy it is for you to add your social media profiles, whether it's Facebook or Twitter, LinkedIn, Instagram, Yelp, Pinterest, or Google+. And there's also a feature that you can turn on here called Share This, which makes it really easy for people to share your pages across the internet. I'll show you how that works really quick. You just go down here and share this page. You can see here any of these services I want to share it on, and it'll then prompt me to log into those to finish sharing the page. So really the free website, really, if you use it right and plug in your social profiles and turn on Share This, can really start to get your website out there, which, as you know, is really the difference between a site that generates clients for you and a site that doesn't. It's exposure. And so, but exposure doesn't happen on its own. Of course, you guys are not internet experts, and you never need to be. That's the whole point of working with us, is that we will take everything that works and we'll make it easy, and it'll show up here. So you don't have to worry about technology trends or anything like that. If something new and effective comes on the market, you can bet that it will show up here at some point. And so that's the core of the offering there. There's a couple other things that I want to touch on briefly, like the website inbox is it just captures all of the messages that come through that contact form, just so you can have essentially a repository for every message that's come through your website. And the other thing that I want to touch on briefly is SEO, search engine optimization, which most nowadays basically means Google optimization. But the thing I want to point out is that that's a complex subject, and we are not going to even scratch the surface here today. But what I want you to know is that we have taken great pains to make sure that the code and structure and every detail that's under the hood of your website is built for maximum Google rankings. It follows all of Google's published best practices, a bunch of stuff that would make your eyes gloss over if I went into it in terms of technical detail, like, it has a sitemap file and the proper. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and stop there because this is my field. Like, I love talking about this, about search engine optimization. But at the end of the day, all you want to know is that it is optimized as deeply and as highly as it can be. Of course, all of the optimization that we do in the world will not get you a top ranking all by itself. That's just not how Google works. But it will set you up for success if you're willing to put the work in to get the ranking. And so that's really the core of the free website. Is that we absolutely have free websites that are in the top 10 on Google, the first page of Google, all across the country. But those practitioners put a lot of time, frankly, into getting those rankings, because as in with most things in life, nothing really valuable and fantastic comes easy or free. The website comes free, and maybe that's an exception, but you still have to work the website for it to work for you a little bit.
Great point.
And so we'll go ahead and move forward now with the last piece of what comes with your free website is support, technical support. Now, most tech support in our industry is terrible and basically consists of a little chat window with someone in Bangalore, India, or it's usually a pretty frustrating experience trying to get support. We, much like we've tried to do with our technology by making it easier, 100% of our support is just local US-based folks that have been doing this stuff forever and love, and also, again, appreciate what you guys do as massage therapists. Part of why we chose to work in the massage therapy field is we wanted to work with people that we believe in what they're doing. And the fact is as technology, as our industry and technology has taken over the world, stress has increased a lot and not decreased. And so from our perspective, there's basically a bigger need than ever in human history for the kind of work that you guys are doing. And at the end of the day, we can work with anyone, but when it's much more fulfilling for us to work with massage therapists as opposed to divorce lawyers, for example. So as far as like quality of life, we believe in you guys and the work you're doing, and that you can hopefully you can see that in the sort of attention to detail that we've put into this product, and that carries through into the support that I was just mentioning. You can email, you get unlimited support. You can email us as many questions as you need to. The address is support@ncbcertified.com. You can actually come here to the help section if you want, and you can actually just type a message down here if you'd like to, or you can email us here. You can see. However you'd like to reach us, we would love to hear from you guys anytime. And if you ever have a question, we've obviously tried to make things easy, but if you ever have a question, please don't hesitate to let us know. We like to pride ourselves on the caliber of support that we provide to our people. Again, because pretty much every other company in our, and not all of them, but most companies in our industry are pretty awful at that. And so,
Amen.
we've all been on the receiving end of terrible support, and so we just decided that was something we didn't want to contribute to. And so that really covers a lot of what you get with the free website in terms of how to sign up and the features and functionality there. Now, there's a second webinar that we'll do later that will get into much more specific detail on how to use your free website to get more clients and actually move the needle in your massage practice, meaning, really take it from where you are now to where you want to go. And that's a whole separate conversation. As you can imagine, it's pretty in-depth in terms of what's the proper way to use social media. When and where are things like Groupon or Living Social appropriate, and how do you use those in a way that they don't damage your business more than they help it? Things like that. And so that's a separate conversation. But for now, that is the core of what the NCB has worked to provide you. We worked with Vanessa and Steve over there for months to put this thing together for you guys, and this is really the final result of that. And so I hope, again, if you have any questions about it, obviously feel free to let us know. And I wanted to touch also really briefly on the premium website packages that we offer as well. Not going to go into a lot of detail on these, again, you guys, but just want to touch base really quick on a couple of differences between those. So we're going to go ahead and go back to the free website here. And then in a separate window, I'm going to go ahead and open up the, let's see, I'd set up an upgraded website. Let's see, Zack Massage, there we go. If you want to, again, look at this anytime, it's online, just zackmassage.ncbcertified.com. You can see up here. That's just VAC. And this is an upgraded website. I want to show you just a couple of differences between the two. This is, let's see here. You can see here on the free version, we've got the 6 pages here. And on the paid version, you get things like online scheduling, client forms, and gift certificates. So for example, online scheduling, you can click that, and you can actually, there's a button down here as well. And you can see if this comes with, we've partnered with a company called Setmore, who really provides the best, we consider the best scheduling software on the market right now. You just put in your services, Swedish massage 60 minutes, choose your provider, choose your time, really, really straightforward and easy. And that's also mobile compatible and comes with every one of our premium sites. We offer 2 different packages, actually, that I'll just show you briefly. Let's see, certified, there we go. The basic package and the marketing package. So obviously these both include everything the free site includes. The basic includes, as you can see here, things like a free domain name, online scheduling, online gift certificates, upload your own background photo, and upload your own logo. And the marketing package really cranks it into the search engine and email marketing domain, where you get the search engine optimization here with Google, Yahoo, and Bing. We actually also help you set up a Google local business listing and connect that to your website so that you can start getting reviews from your clients. And I'll just touch on that briefly. Email marketing system that keeps you in touch with your clients in a personalized way automatically without you ever having to think about it. That obviously generates more appointments. And the marketing package also includes phone support, whereas the other 2 are email support only. As you can see here, the basic package is $19.95 a month. Marketing package is $49.95 a month. No setup fee on either one of those, no contract, and you can cancel, upgrade, downgrade anytime you feel like it. And so that's the quick overview of that. As far as how that looks, that's what I was trying to show you over here. It's just give you an idea of what we're talking about. That way, if you go on the services and rates page, you can see now, in addition to the timing and the pricing, I also have my button here to book an appointment. And this is just the way that we think about these upgraded websites is they need to pay for themselves. What that means is this basic website, if you're charging $60 a session, that means this site only needs to generate 1 appointment every 3 months to pay for itself at typical rates. That's so if this website isn't generating 1 appointment every 3 months, then in our opinion, you should go back to the free website because that's a pretty low bar for a website to hit. You can see that in addition to the scheduling, you also get things that just help you run your practice better, like client forms. Whether that's this, we have taken the time to create these nice, attractive, for example, a new client intake form here that comes with each of our upgraded websites. And this is, again, part of the content that I was talking about at the beginning of the presentation in terms of what we do above and beyond for massage therapists that other companies don't. There's no other company that you're going to go to that's going to have a free, that's going to basically provide you with a little mini library of client forms, whether it's a general liability release or a minor liability release or even a corporate massage contract. You guys can tweak these as you need to, but we've really designed them so that you don't. So they cover all your bases right out of the gate. Same thing with gift certificates. You can actually instead of having to print and fill out and mail certificates, your clients can just email gift certificates to their friends for your services here, and the money just goes straight into your bank account. So we'll go into that later. That's through our partner called the Gift Card Cafe. And again, you can come and take a look at this address anytime you feel like it. But as you can see, I'll stop here. But essentially, the basic package and the marketing package, they cost a little more. It's $19.95 a month or $49.95 a month. But really, in terms of the effect that they produce, most of our clients say that these sites pay for themselves several times over in terms of the business that they generate for our massage therapists. Again, everything's month to month. We're not trying to get anybody or keep anybody in a service that they're not completely happy with ever. And even if you try a package and you don't like it, you can let us know that, and we'll give you a refund. We treat our clients how we like to be treated, essentially, or how we wish Verizon would treat us. Basically. And so that is our ethos over here. And that really sums it up in terms of, I won't go into the paid sites anymore. You guys can check those out at your convenience. Obviously, if you have any questions, let us know. But it's really pretty standard and straightforward in terms of what you get with the free and the basic and the marketing packages. And that's, Vanessa, I believe that's about it. Again, we have been doing this for 11 years and refined what works and what doesn't over 27,000 websites to arrive at this point of making sure that you're putting your time only into things that actually produce results, because we're all too busy these days for anything else. And so that's really the name of the game is you can use your free website to never have to worry about your website again, basically, as a massage therapist, and know that anytime you send someone or your clients want to send one of their family or friends to you as a referral, that you're taking care of them too. You're making them look good as well by putting a little bit of time into making sure that you have the best possible web presence for your practice.
Great.
And I believe that's everything.
Well, I want to thank you, Zack. This has been an extremely informative and exciting presentation, and we already know that many, many board-certified therapists have taken advantage of this exciting new benefit, but I'm sure following this presentation, we'll have many more. So we look forward to continue serving our community. If you have any questions about your free website following this presentation, you can always visit the website ncbcertified.com or give us a call at NCB at 1-800-296-0664. We can also help you to find your NCBTMB ID number if you're having trouble finding that, so that you can get everything set up for your free website as soon as possible and start taking advantage of it. Other than that, I think we're done for today.
Great. Well, Vanessa, thank you so much once again for all the work you and your team put into these websites as we were creating the system, and also just ongoingly, you guys have just been a fantastic partner from the very beginning. And so we appreciate you guys and all of you certificates as well. Once again, the reason we do this is because we believe in and appreciate the work that you guys do in the world. So thank you as well.
Well, thank you, Zack, and thanks for your team for being great thus far, and we look forward to continuing the partnership.
We as well. Have a great day.
You too.